Can the world hear who Ms. Zahira is?
Well, I am, that's a difficult question when you put things in that perspective. I am a very hard worker, a person. I am very dedicated to my family and my son especially. And I have a lot of dreams that I still want to accomplish. I have accomplished a lot in my life. And this passion for soap making is something that I learned I had quite a few years ago. And I want to start my own business to help others take care of their skin and hopefully develop programs for others to learn the trade of soap making.
Superb. That was great to hear. And are you a full-time soap maker? Is this your full-time business, Miss?
No, it is not my full-time business. It started out as a hobby. Let me give you a little bit of the story. My son suffered from eczema, and I believe that's a story that a lot of people can relate to. And looking for ways to help him, I went to a pharmacy with a prescription the doctor had given me, and I met the lady who told me, have you tried natural soap? And that stayed in my mind, and I started doing research, and I found out how it's done. And I said, this is not that difficult. I can do this. So I started educating myself. And in the process, I came across several companies. One of them was Essential Depot, from whom I bought my lye to make my very first bar. And it turned out great. My son's skin conditions started clearing up with time, and it has been maybe 6 years that we have gotten rid of his eczema issues. And you know, I started telling people that I was not buying soap anymore, that I was making it at home, and my friends started asking me, oh, would you make me some soap? And I have this skin condition, could you please help me? And at the beginning, I was just doing the normal recipe, but then with time, I noticed that the people who were asking me to do these favors for them had very specific questions, and they wanted very specific ingredients. So in 2019, I decided to become a Greener's Life member, and I started tailoring the recipe to the wants of the customer. And it has been great success. So now I have a few customers, nothing major. Again, this is like a hobby for me. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, I decided that I needed to upscale my soap production. And I have been working behind the scenes to get myself together and get everything that I need to do to launch my products. I'm very excited because this is going to be something that is not only going to impact my life, but it's also going to impact the life of others. And I'm very honored to have this opportunity with those who believe in me.
That was awesome, and it's so inspiring to hear it, Zahira. And your name, your brand name, it looks peculiar. And what's the meaning of the brand name?
So yes, Sabo. Let me tell you a little bit background. My son, because I started making soap for my son, I wanted to tailor this project and honor him. His last name is Roig, and Roig means red in Catalan, which is a region in Spain. And I was looking for a name, and that was stuck in my mind. I want to do something for my son. He also has special needs. And it's a struggle with the medical conditions and the illness that he faces every day, etc. And I said, well, his last name sounds pretty cool. Let me see what soap means in that language. His great-grandfather had come from the region of Catalonia in Spain. And I learned it was Sabo, and I put it together, Sabo Roig, and I said, this is fabulous. And because the way I craft my soaps, they're a little bit luxury because of the ingredients that I use, I decided to call it Sabo Roig luxury soaps. And the circle in my in my logo means all those struggles that I have overcome with him, with the medical challenges, etc. And the leaves in my logo represent the present, the past, the future, and what is yet to come, which is, I hope, is going to be something big with this project.
Such an inspiring mother you are, and I guess your entire world is encircled around your son. Such a lucky guy he is.
Yes, thank you.
How old is your son?
My son is 16 years old, and he will be turning 17 this year. And one of the things that I would like to do with the company is, because his disability, there are no programs after high school for people with disabilities, and that just breaks my heart. So my plan for the future, hopefully, I would like to create a partnership with my county school board, and develop a vocational program for people with special needs. Because they, like I mentioned, they have so little options. And I have worked in higher education for over 25 years. I have been a professor, so I want to use those higher education training skills to help those with special needs. Because when I see a student or I see a person, I see the potential in them. And I hate when people say, oh, they are people with disabilities. I say, no, they are people with special abilities that you're just not able to see. So I have already talked to a friend of mine who is, she's very well trained on behavioral analysis, and she's going to help me modify the curriculum, because these children need special supports enabled to complete certain tasks, and they have to be modified. So we are going to be modifying the steps needed to complete a particular task, of course, and hopefully we'll grow it from there. I am super excited about this project. And my goal with this, I believe we can, and I hope that we can open the path for others to follow and inspire others in their communities, to open their heart, open their knowledge, time, and compassion, and training this very special group in our society. Because with everything that is going on in the world, we always forget that there are people with special needs out there that need our help. So that's my goal.
Awesome. You deserve a standing ovation. Seriously, your son is not just a blessing to you, but a blessing to an entire community, because he has opened doors to an institute, like supporting people with special needs even after high school. Awesome, Ms. Zahira.
Yes.
Superb. And as you said rightly, they are not children with disabilities. They are children with different abilities, and we just need to identify what they are able about.
That is true. I truly believe in that.
And yes.
Sorry.
And I am a psychotherapist and a counselor myself.
Oh, really? Oh.
And as far as I've observed children with special needs, those children understand others' feelings and emotions, and they empathize themselves more than the ordinary human beings. They are gifted, and they are certainly a blessing from the Almighty.
Yes, it is. I have to say that this was not something that I planned, of course, like many other families, but I surely love my tour guide. I feel blessed to have had him, because I have met so many people out there from all backgrounds with a very special heart. And I believe that God had put these children in the right families with the compassion that I see every day, all the sacrifices that you have to do, because it's not an easy job. And they always wonder what is going to happen with my child when I'm gone. And I have asked that question myself many times. And I said, well, let's train them and let's teach them how to do something, do a trade. So for when those who are not here to be able to care for themselves, they can do it. And I totally believe that they can. My son, I already get him in my workspace, and okay, you're going to measure this. And it's a way a great way also to teach them math, because you're measuring ingredients. You're doing certain tasks that have to follow a specific order. Um, of course, the lie is a little bit dangerous, but that part I will handle myself. However, for those who are more capable of doing it, we can safely teach them how to do it with the proper precautions, of course. And those who can't, there's always melt and pour, and that's something that they can do as well. So there's something in soap making for everyone. And I just completed my diploma. I found in London that they had a school online that you can do your soap making business diploma. I just finished that last month. I'm very proud of it. So I have acquired more tools in order to help this population, because there are so many videos out there that you can learn from. And I am very appreciative of everyone and all these companies that have put their videos out there. I have learned a lot, and every night I check and see what's new. And I enjoy the stories and enjoy all that. But again, I see the absence of this group that has no representation. So I want to give them a voice for those who cannot speak for themselves.
Awesome, awesome. Each and every one of your statement has a message to the community. And as you said, soap making would certainly be a great an avenue with full of opportunities for especially uh, able children, certainly. And I wish your school, your new school, has a program for on soap making for differently able children as well. That would be a great idea, Zahira. If you already have on the list, congratulations on that choice.
Yes, I'm working on that. So hopefully you will hear from me soon.
Super, very nice. And Zahira, I saw a few of your products on the Green Life Diamond website, Essential Depots website. Can we know the range of your products? What kind of products your Sabo Roy is dealing with right now?
Okay, well, like I mentioned, I believe in making luxury soaps at an affordable price for everyone, because I believe that I can help the individuals change the way they care for their skin. And how do we do that? By customizing the soap with the ingredients and additives to suit their skin type and or condition. And it's a way for me to challenge the status quo by making our products personalized, easy to use, with high quality ingredients. We just happen to make great soaps. And the process that I take, one of the first soaps that I uploaded to the website was an odor neutralizing soap that was a special request from a friend. She is approaching that middle age, and she says she's suffering from a lot of hormonal changes. And she said, I need something pre-workout when I go exercise that I can come after doing my workout, take a shower, feel fresh, and don't feel any odors whatsoever. So I started doing research, and because the background that I have, I started putting together a formula, and I tested it 3 days ago, and it works beautifully. You could be odor free for about 15 hours or so, which is great. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be a success. We have researched together, and we don't see anything for women out there that is odor controlling. So there's a lot of things for men after post workout, but there's nothing for women. So at least I haven't been able to find it. So we are going to put this on a list of our products.
Great. And what is your best seller?
I have the ultra moisturizing bar. I put goat milk in all of my soaps because the lactic acid is really good for your skin. But this formula has something in there that just leaves you. You need absolutely no moisturizing after the shower. Like everyone that has tested it, I've given out some bars for samples. They said, oh my goodness, my face feels so good. And I actually developed it for myself because I guess I was putting too much coconut oil in my soaps. I don't know, but I changed the recipe a little bit. I added some other stuff, and it has transformed the way my skin feels, and that has been a very popular request. I after this interview, I'm gonna work on a batch that I have for Christmas, so we'll see.
Certainly, we can witness the glow on your face.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Zahira, when did you start your soap making business?
Oh, wow. Well, it is starting. Like I said, I'm putting things together. Those who know me locally in my community, they can get my products. They just call me. And that's the way it has been for the past couple of years. For family, friends. My mother, for example, she had cancer. Obviously, she can't use the products in the market. So I make the soap for her and some other family members. And so far, it has been word of mouth, but I hopefully, with the help of Essential Depot's website and all of the social media out there, we will make this grow because it's an important project for me. I really want to help people. This is not a money-making machine for me. I just want to help in anywhere that I can. I believe that you are in this world for a very short period of time, and you need to make your time here worth something. And to me, one of the ways is making soap and helping those with special conditions, special needs, and helping the environment as well. That's one of the reasons why I joined the Greeners Life Club, because when I read the story about Lulu and Penny, it just broke my heart. And I had to say that I didn't know about the Greeners Life Club then, but I have heard the story. And when I saw it published on their white paper, I said, oh my God, I have to become a member. And when I learned that what the little diamond means, the carbon footprint, the animal bio-friendly, the fair trade, and all that, I said to myself, this is something that I want to become part of. And if I am going to preach to the choir, I need to acquire my raw materials from a distributor that believes in what I believe and give the consumer a clear understanding of who we are. And I believe that by promoting the little sticker on our bars is going to tell the world that it's time to be responsible and save our natural resources.
Love you from the bottom of my heart, Zahira. Seriously, we are really proud of passionate customers like you who have an eye for the society's welfare. Seriously, you people are a treasure to our Essential Depots Greener Lifetime and initiative.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And the story of Lulu and Penny was really heartbreaking, and we couldn't digest. Like, look at the world we are living in. People are becoming so selfish, and they don't have a concern for fellow human beings as well as fellow living organisms on the earth as well.
I totally agree, and that's what I can stand this type of anger towards defenseless human beings and animals. I mean, if you're capable of destroying a person who cannot defend themselves, or an animal that is not doing anything to you, is just trying to escape from what you destroyed, their home, yeah, you have serious issues to work on. I'm sorry.
It's okay. And when did you join the Green Life Club, Zahira?
That
I
was,
guess it's, yes,
sorry, that was
not
in
a problem.
2019, right before the pandemic. I was getting started to do all this stuff, and then the pandemic hit. I was like, oh my God. I was sick for a long time during the pandemic. So, and then, that put things in hold, but I survived and I'm here. So looking forward to the future.
Congratulations. The world needs you. So Almighty has greater plans for you.
Thank you.
And have you been to the wine soap bar at Sebring, Florida? Have you been there?
I have been at Sebring, but I have not been to the facility. I'm thinking maybe one of these days I can take a little road trip and go there because it's not too far from my home. I live in South Florida, and hopefully one of these days I'll just jump in my car and get there.
We wish to have you soon there.
Thank you for having me.
And we wish to have you in certain soaping conferences that are ahead, probably in the month of September and probably in the month of May 2023, the Greater Soaping Conference.
I want to go so bad, you have no idea. So I'll try to make it happen. Yes.
Because you're so inspiring, and we need your support, or we need the power, the magic in you to touch millions of lives who are trying to make a change in the community.
Thank you. I'll be more than happy to help anyone who would like more information, who would like to learn what I'm doing. I'm super honored to share my knowledge.
Congratulations, you are increasing our love for you as time passes. Superb. So
Thank you.
what does being a member of a Greener Life Club means to Ms. Zahira?
Oh my God, it means so much to me. I want to create products that make a difference in people's life by transforming the way they care for their skin. And like I've mentioned, I need to supply the better quality products that I can find. And I have searched a lot of places. I have bought different materials from different companies, and Essential Depots has the highest quality that I have been able to find. Their lye is like my total favorite. I don't want anyone else's lye, I'm sorry. I have tried others, but there's something about this lye that always makes a very consistent bar of soap. I have trouble with other brands, I guess. So I will always buy my lye from Essential Depot. and
Super.
um, and again, it's an honor to be a member of the Greener Life Club. They not also provide quality ingredients, but they also, the discounts that you get makes your soap making journey so much affordable. If you compare with other products, it's definitely, there's no match. You just have to. That's why I earned the trust of the company, and that's why I joined. Because at the beginning, when I first started making the soap, I was on the membership that you pay $5 a month. And then I said, but I think it's cheaper if you just pay the whole thing and become a life member. And that's what I did when I had the opportunity. I saved up and I became a member.
Superb, superb. We have amazing customers like you who has an eye for the society's welfare. And I guess you might be familiar with the law of attraction.
Yes, we will. I would love to have a private conversation with you afterwards.
Okay. Green Life Diamond Essential Depot also has an eye for the community's welfare. And that's a reason, I guess, it's attracting good hearts like you towards its noble purpose behind the business.
Definitely. And we will continue to spread the word. I have already told a soap maker friend of mine who moved from this area, and she was struggling with her soap. And I said, have you tried Essentials Depot? And she didn't know about the company. And I said, I sent her the link. I said, try their lye and you'll tell me if you get a good soap or not. And she did, and she's very happy with it. So yes.
So you've already become a brand ambassador of Essential Depot's Green Life Diamond Initiative, right?
I guess unofficially. Mhm.
Okay, super. Zahira, do you have any message for people who are in the urge of starting a new soap making business?
Yes, I would say that perhaps I understand the uncertainty that there is, because you may search and do your research and see so many companies, so many people doing what we are trying to do. However, there is a purpose, and that is higher than just making soap. If you are going to start your business because you want to make money, um, I don't, I mean, that's a result of a purpose that you may have. My purpose is help my community, help people with special needs, learn a trade so they can sustain themselves. If you can find a purpose like that along those lines, or maybe you want to help another type of population, that's great. And as a result, maybe the money will come. But if money is going to be your first target, I guess that you need to work on your business plan. That's just a personal opinion. Doing the greater good and being socially responsible to me is of a first priority. And that's why I'm doing the soap business. It's not for anything else. I think, like I mentioned before, the knowledge that I have needs to be passed on. Unfortunately, my son may not understand certain things, but he knows how to do certain steps of the process. So we will have someone helping him along with a therapist and all that. And that is going to be part of what I want to build for my community and my school board, because we desperately need vocational programs for this population. So I hope that my story can inspire others to do something similar, and God will be blessing you in many, many ways. That's for sure.
Superb. I wish to hug you now, Zahira, a virtual hug to you now.
Yes, I hope so too. And if people out there believe in what I believe, I welcome to join them, to join me in this journey, because I don't know everything. I mean, I may know a lot. I know how to get resources, but I don't know everything, I'm sorry. And I always like to listen to people's stories to see why they started making soap. That's always fascinating to me, because the stories are so close together. They're so similar. And it's like, oh, and I tried this and I tried this ingredient, and you start talking about the different things, and then you start doing soap together. You come up with your own little formula. That's always exciting.
Superb, superb. Certainly, these few minutes would certainly be a life-changing moment in someone else's life who's looking to do something for the community. And as far as we have learned about Ms. Zahira, we have certain statements to dedicate to you. Would you like to hear that?
Yes, please. This is a surprise to me.
Okay, it's not in a chronological order, but still.
Okay.
Zahira is a professional soap maker, an enlightening teacher, a special community worker, a socially responsible and inspiring woman, an awe-inspiring daughter, and an absolutely loving mother. Oh. You are certainly a blessing to the world and the community.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, those kind words. You made my day. Thank you.
You and your efforts have just flabbergasted us, Zahira. Congratulations on each and every of your effort for yourself, for your son, and for the community. And we wish to see you reach greater heights, probably inspiring millions of lives together.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. And I'm more than humbled with your kind words. Thank you.
Seriously, you are an inspiration to me and to all the people who are about to see this interview. Thank you so much, Ms. Zahira.
Thank you. You
love
have a
you so
blessed
much.
day. Love you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.